Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the home opener of the Howard Dragons 2023 men's soccer season. Mark Winkle bringing you the action today as the 2-2 Howard Dragons will take on the 4-1-1 Montgomery Raptors. The home Dragons will be in their white uniforms, black shorts going from right to left in this first half. For Montgomery, they are in their black uniforms, black bottoms, going left to right on your screen. Montgomery coming in with a bit of a great start to the season. They won their first 3 games in a row. A 1-0 win over Carroll, 1-0 win over Catonsville, and then a 14-1 win over Cecil. Tied Harcum 1-1, lost to Monroe 7-0, and then are coming off of a resounding 8-0 win over Prince George's. For the Dragons, coming in with a 2-2 record, but that's a little misleading as they had actually won the game at Catonsville, forced to forfeit that game, and therefore come in with a 2-2 record officially. Both teams getting lined up, pointing at the goalkeepers, and we are underway. Now we are underway. Quick ball over the top for the Dragons, and it is going to go towards sophomore midfielder Boubacar Sissoko, able to move the ball around. Played over the top by the left back Kai Onabi, and goes out of bounds. Howard set up in what's looking like a 4-2-4 right now. And that's what I thought. It's going to actually drop into a 4-2-3-1 as it's going to be Fuentes playing on the far side for Howard as part of that threesome attacking midfield with the big target man, Foseni Diallo, 6'2" forward out of Mali as the center forward. Played over the top by Montgomery. Tries to get around the right back, but a good job as that will be recovered. And Howard will play out of the back now. Fuentes tries to play it up. It's going to be snagged away by Ishwarpreet Grihal Singh. And Montgomery will calm things down through Brian Nochang, the sophomore veteran defender. Can you find one? Played through the middle, as that is Truce Norton trying to dribble his way through. Kicked off of the side of Norton. Simmons for the Dragons. Plays it over the top. Looking for Diallo. And a great turn by Nochang to keep control. Headed along. Appears to be onside. Through the middle, it's going, and a hard tackle in the box. Referee pointing at the middle, and it is going to be a penalty kick for Montgomery. It is going to be, it was Addis Tafisi who was fouled in the box, but he will not be putting the ball on the spot. That will be number 14, Carl Romberg, as he will try to get it past Jesse Sanchez. Romberg steps into it. Goes bottom left corner and slots it home. The Montgomery Raptors take the early 1-0 lead. An unfortunate play for the Dragons as it was a much-needed tackle, but unfortunately just caught a little bit too much leg. The goalkeeper had no chance on that one as Romberg put a lot of power into that into the bottom corner. Montgomery comes into the game averaging over 4 goals per game. and certainly off to a good start to continue that trend. Now, let's see how the Dragons respond after giving up the early goal. They enjoyed some good possession, but have given it away once again. This has been the problem. This is Daniel Minhas of the Raptors trying to play through Sissoko. And they will now switch the field, cut out by Onibi. This is No Chang. Plays through Singh. Singh taking his time. Goes through the middle. Simmons comes up to try to take it away, but good control by the Raptors. That was Romberg once again. On the far side, Tafisi gets around to the Howard again. As the Dragons defense struggling with that speed. Corner kick played through. And that will be headed wide by the Dragon. Oh, excuse me, by the Raptors. Seems like it was by the Dragons, so it will be another corner kick for the Raptors. As number 14, Carl Romberg, will switch sides and take it once again. Romberg, high towards the top of the box, headed on, cleared out by the Dragons, but not very far. This time he'll try an audacious half volley, and that will go well over the net for a Dragons goal kick. Headed on, looking for Diallo. Both going up with their cleats, and referee just says play on. Played through the middle, going to the corner. What a ball there by Nocheng, looking for the streaking Cesare Biashi.
Right there, look! Hey, hold, Cesare! Hold, Cesare! Can you check those balls?
Played short. Good battle there in the corner, and Howard will come away with it. Now they're on to the run. Tripped up a little bit on the way. They find Diallo. Fuentes making the run the far side. He's off to the races in a sprint against number 26, Pietro Severini. And Severini is able to play it out, but it's going to be a corner kick for the Dragons. It appears to be number 9, Jason Fuentes, out to take it. Fuentes hits the away ball, and that is going to be headed on, but nowhere close to goal, as it will be comfortably picked up by Thomas Morrow. Morrow, the starting keeper for the Raptors, has started in 3 games, 2.67 goals allowed average, a 65% save percentage. Played to the middle. Romberg tried to go for the extra pass. This time he'll go for the shot, and it's in. Raptors lead 2-0, just like that. So Romberg tried an initial pass. That got blocked away. A fortunate rebound came right back to him. And that time with the left-footed curler, puts it in the top left corner of the net. No doubt about that one. And he has 2 goals already early in this game.
Check those through. All south flat.
Referee deeming some of the balls to need a little bit more air, and we will now get underway.
Hey, ref, has to be to 12, not 11. 12.
He filled him to 11 pregame.
Yeah, has to be 12. I can show you guys if you guys want.
Crossed in, Simmons heads it away. Ball falls to Andres de Castro Sanchez, who tries a shot, and that one will go high of the crossbar. Dragons still on their back foot right now, trying to get some calm in this game and get possession sustained a little.
Oh, Daniel!
Fuentes plays it to Diallo. Sissoko will go over the top. Run going here into the box. And a critical tackle made by Brian Nocheng to take it away. Howard looked to have a counterattack working and just had it taken away at the last second. Romberg tries to cross in on the outside of his right foot. Sanchez able to snag that one away before any Raptors were able to get on it. Sanchez boots it forward. Headed back by Diallo. Good control.
Why are you not covering the inside, Daniel?
Sissoko plays it to Medrano. Fuentes unable to work the triangle well as Montgomery closed it down, and they will win themselves a throw-in.
Come central! Andres! Come! Andres! Come where Yoski is!
Romberg came into this game with 8 goals in 4 games. Now up to 10 on the season, leading the team.
You need to come where Yoski was!
Excuse me, 8 goals in 6 games for the Raptors.
Brian, be an option. 21st Brian!
Throw in towards Romberg. As they will try to work it down the near sideline and decide to pull it back. And we'll try the opposite side now as Nocheng will find Singh. Howard with 11 men behind the ball, packed into their own half right now. Simmons comes sliding through, able to take the ball up, but the rebound picked up by Montgomery, crossed into the box. As Moore able to find his teammate in Truce Norton. Play to Diallo. But Moore has continued to make his run on the near side. Not seen. Now it is as Fuentes tries to cross the field. And will be headed away comfortably by Biashi. Handball is a foul against the Raptors. So this will be Boubacar Sissoko, the sophomore midfielder, take the free kick. He's going to chip it into the box. Well weighted, but it's going to be taken away by Morrow. He's able to snag that. Headed down. First touch forward. It's going to be a 2-on-1 breakaway, but a great job as the last man standing for the Dragons, able to sweep that one away.
Leave it! And be ready, Addis!
That was Henry Amankwa, who took away the 2-on-1 fast break for the Raptors. Crossed into the box once again. Headed on, and that will go high. As that header by number 15, Daniel Minhas, went a little high and wide. Sanchez to take the goal kick. It's a hot day here in Columbia, Maryland. We are expecting the officials to take an official water break about midway through the first half, but I will say, with both teams being able to take unlimited substitutions, I'm a little surprised neither team has made a sub yet. Trying to make sure that everybody stays cool and hydrated. Hit back to Biashi. Great turn there by Nathan Booth. He'll try one on the outside of his boot. It's going to go towards the far sideline. Minhas tries to slip the Howard defender, but Medrano gets the better of that and is able to clear it out. Played back. Now into the box. It's going to be a tough one as Sanchez not able to come out and get it. Booth will collect it on the far side. Played back to Biashi. He'll try to cross into the box. Chested down. Long shot saved by Sanchez. That was number 6, Sanchez, of the Raptors, able to put his left boot into it on the low line drive. And the Dragons' Jesse Sanchez able to palm that away. It is going to be a corner kick for the Raptors. Once again, that's number 14, Carl Romberg. He'll play it low, and that's going to go out of bounds immediately, and the Dragons will make their first sub of the game. Entering the game for the Dragons, number 15, Chris Herzog. Chris Herzog will be the first the first substitution of the game for the Dragons, as he will go in to defend on the left back spot, replacing Onabi. No Cheng plays it back to Singh, and the Raptors will settle things down from there. Dragons trying to play over the top, but Diallo didn't have a good start on that one, and it's going to be comfortably headed back to the Montgomery goalkeeper, and they will reset now. Howard trying to play a high line on the Raptors. Biashi once again making a willing run out of the right back spot, providing the width of this to open things up on the far side as they look for Minhas. Taken away by Medrano. And Dragons forced to just boot it away once again, and just trying to reset and find some of their form. Played forward to Romberg, and that will be a foul against the Dragons, as Sissoko caught a little bit too much leg and not enough ball. Referee will say it was a rolling reset, and they'll have to try again. Howard came into this game averaging 18 shots per game. Still looking for their first one in this contest. That one chipped with a little bit too much air under it, and a good job by Sanchez to come out and collect it. And now he'll wait for his team to move up the field a little bit. See if they can get it across midline with some possession. Something we haven't seen in quite a few minutes now for Howard. Sissoko just gives that away, and once again, a Raptors will be able to just play it back and maintain possession of this game. Played through the middle. Another hard tackle, and this one the referees will not call a foul, but it will be a corner kick. So good play by Medrano, I believe that was. But the Dragons, once again, having to be forced to play against a corner kick. This one's playing short. Oh no. Plays it back. Romberg tries to chip it in now, and it's going to be blocked away. A tough tackle there, and Herzog is certainly going to get the attention of the referee, who is just going to give him a warning. Played short. Singh. He'll get some backspin and chip it into the box. Little flick on header by Booth, but nothing doing there, as his teammates were not able to catch on to it. Sanchez boots it towards the near side here. Allowed to bounce. Moore trying to get onto it, and he is not able to get a touch. A good shield job by Biashi. Biashi will hit it towards us. Almost hits the camera right now. Man, that must have looked great from wherever you're sitting. Our camera operator had to duck out of the way thinking that was coming right at us. Man, if only we were filming this in 3D, that would have been really freaky. Hopefully everybody at home was able to enjoy that. Norton plays it back to Sissoko. Switch the field to Moore. Played towards Moore in the middle, but that's going to be nearly given away. Good job by Moore, able to shield off Ono just enough. Sissoko will give it away now, as the Dragons struggling to try to get through the middle of the field, but they've also been struggling to try to play it long. Not yet finding the formula and how to break through this tough Montgomery defense. Romberg has that one taken away. Plays a 1-2 ball. Sissoko and Diallo trying to work together. Just couldn't quite connect on that last one. Morrow switches the field. Great play by Booth. He's able to keep it in, but can't quite find Biashi. Montgomery. Simmons. Norton goes to the far side. Now played into Norton. Howard now showing some signs of calmer heads prevailing and getting that sustained possession that they've been lacking for the last 20 minutes. Sissoko trying to play it forward to Fuentes. Diallo. And that's going to be a little bit too heavy of a touch as he tried to bring it down to himself. Fortunately for the Dragons, they get back into possession. Once again, trying to play through the middle. Sissoko to Norton. And then played up quickly by the Raptors and not getting the possession that they wanted on that, as you can hear the Raptor coaching staff not thrilled with that play. Oh, Sissoko comes in hard, and referee Shirley will keep an eye on that one as he gives the play on. Booth is still down on the near side, now crossed into the box.
Addis, where do you think the ball's gonna go, Addis?
Play is still being given. Norton is going to be held by Ono, and we are going to have a stop to the clock, and surely this will be a card for Boubacar Sissoko. Referees are going to use this opportunity to do an official water break. We will take a timeout as well. After an official's timeout to give everybody a water break, we are underway here. In Columbia, Maryland, the Montgomery Raptors ahead of the Howard Dragons 2-0 midway through the first half. Morrow taking his time with it. And why not? With the big lead right now, Raptors can be patient. Now it's going to be Singh who tries to play over the top, seeing if they can Open things up, played forward. Good ball for looking for Tafisi. Falls into the feet of Minhas, but the Dragons able to snag that one away. Fuentes tries to play through the middle. Norton not able to jump on it. Oh no, goes to the middle. Tafisi didn't see the run on behind him. Minhas looked like he was running free. If he had eyes in the back of his head, could have had a free run on the Howard net. Diallo will get it. Plays it early and gives it away quickly. And that was a unfortunate break there, as Dragons could have had a run there. Sanchez to Ono. Blocked away by Simmons. Entering the game for the Raptors, number 8, Joa Vanelli Ribeiro. So it will be number 8 of the Raptors, Joe Ribeiro, going into the game. Immediately getting in the play, that is Addis Tafisi, who is trying to dribble through the Howard defense, able to be cleared away. Ribeiro gets on the action, plays Dubiashi. Slide tackle in as Herzog able to clear it out, and it was off of Montgomery. Herzog shows off some fancy footwork. Able to find Medrano. Now played long. Once again, Howard trying to go for the longbow over the top. And once again, it is not successful, as it was Mateo Moore trying to make the run on the far side. Long shot here, and that is going to be off the side of the net. Nearly catching the Dragon sleeping there was number 6, Andreas Sanchez. He hit a left-footed shot and just went wide. Amankwa to take to the goal kick. And once again, the Raptors in possession. Booth. Ribeiro. Singh goes forward. Fuentes able to get a foot on it, and again, but unable to keep possession. He will keep up the high pressure, though. No Chang. Dribbling through, and it's going to be tripped up by Herzog. Played long into the box. Simmons clears it out for the Dragons. Singh collects. Tries to play through to Ono and misses the mark. Diallo trying to get on his horse, but once again, it is going to be Nochang who takes it away. We've seen the Dragons try 2 strategies going forward. One is going over the top especially on that far side, hasn't really been working out. The other one, they've been trying to play it short through the middle. And that has also really not produced many results. So I have to wonder what else head coach Stefan Dragunov in his 19th season as the head coach of the Dragons has in his bag of tricks. Romberg working through the middle. Simmons takes it away. But again, the pass just not quite there. Sanchez has it taken away. Medrano. Fuentes. Once again trying to go over the top, and they just cannot get it over that man. That is number 26, I believe, Pietro Severini, who's been called upon over and over again to stop those fast breaks and has been up to the challenge. Oh no. Plays it long, looking for Booth. Into the near side corner. Booth, 1-on-2, able to get it cross deflected, and will be a corner kick for the Raptors. And that is not correct. It looks like it did not get deflected, so it would just be a goal kick for Howard. Played through the middle, headed back. As Ribeiro went up for it, Diallo did not, and Ribeiro won it. Howard just asking Diallo to try to be a target man just in terms of possession more than to hold up play and keep possession. And right now, he has been on an island and has struggled to do so. Ribeiro plays for the corner looking, and it's going to be a throw in for the Raptors as it was deflected by Howard. As Raptors will make another substitution. Entering the game for the Raptors, number 11, Oliver Skinner. So Skinner will take over for Romberg, who has certainly put in his work this first half with 2 goals, and will get to rest. Over 30 minutes in, Howard still looking to get something on the board. They do have 1 shot on goal compared to the Montgomery 7. Played forward, and that is just going to be hit all the way back to the Montgomery keeper, and they will reset from the middle of the field. Ribeiro, long ball across the field, headed straight up in the air, and brought down by Montgomery. Oh no, saw Booth running through the middle and will apologize to his teammate because he wasn't quite ready to hit that ball. Played over the top. Beautiful ball in. Now played into the box. This is Skinner, who had just come in, and offsides will be called. The ball is hit into the net, but it will not matter as the referee on the near side had the flag up against Skinner. Sanchez plays it wide to Ono. Ono will now try that ball forward. Looking for Skinner and not able to match up there. Entering the game for the Dragons, number 5, Christian Larios. So Christian Larios will get his first run of the game in as he will replace Romeo Medrano. It looks like Larios has filled in. Now it's going forward. Howard with a chance. Plays it forward to Diallo, who is able to shield his man off. Plays it back to Simmons. Simmons looking for Diego Ruiz, who's coming forward from his holding midfield spot, and Ruiz shielded off the ball by Booth and draws the foul. So promising look for the Dragons as they got forward and had some numbers. But in the end, weren't quite able to get a shot away with it. Singh plays it over the top once again, but no willing runners. Truce Norton with the shot as he got forward. And that one will go high as Raptors will make a couple substitutions. Entering the game for the Raptors, number 13, Paulo Perez, and number 19, Jordan Sidney. So a couple of subs for the Raptors now as it's going to be Paulo Perez and Jordan Sidney into the game. Perez will take over for Cesare in the right back role. Booth trying to get forward. Taken away by Manqua. Finds Ruiz. Diallo. And that's the hold-up play that Dragons needed from Diallo as they are now able to get some bodies forward. Fuentes to Diallo. And a little bit heavy touch gives away. Simmons looks like he's moved up to a midfield role, at least temporarily. That ball is played forward. Sanchez is going to have to come all the way out of his box and just clears it out of the danger area. Thrown in quickly. Simmons tried to turn on it, but a great play by Manqua. Ruiz going to look for the long ball once again. And have to say that once again, that play just has not been there for the Dragons. It's a good look, but Singh plays it forward. Making a run now as that is Addis Tafisi who tried a long shot there and went well wide as he dragged that along his foot. Played short. Fuentes, a good one touch to Ruiz. Herzog gives that away. Booth looking for Skinner. And flicks it forward. It's going to be played down. Sanchez is going to pick it up, and that was a great shield there by the Howard center back as he was able to give Sanchez just enough space to pick that up. I believe that was Larios who made the play. Diallo fights through a couple of Raptors. Now, Simmons going through the middle of the park, trying to get through to it, but Amanqua cuts it off once again. Playing the sweeper back there. He has saved the Dragons a few times now on those fast breaks of the Raptors. Ribeiro looking for the long ball for Perez. And Perez had a good run there and just couldn't quite get a toe on it. And we'll go out for a Howard substitution. Entering the game for the Dragons, number 12, Ian Eldemeyer. And number 26, Blyden Along. So we have a Dragon debut out here as Blyden Elong, the freshman forward, has checked in number 26 for the first time this season, just added to the roster. Originally committed to the Dragons as a track and field athlete and has been recruited on to play soccer and will go in for Diallo, playing in that target number 9 role. Now, forward goes the Raptors. It's played in. Sanchez gets a touch on it, nope, not able to keep it in. It's going to be a corner for the Raptors as they tried to play it around Sanchez. He got just enough on it to intercept the pass. And it will be number 18, Ono, to take the corner kick. Referee will have a talk between some of the players as there's a huge mob right there on the penalty spot and plenty of pushing and shoving. Even though the referee is talking to them, no play is going to be made right now, but there's still jostling for position. Referee's still trying to talk to him as it will not be whistled in. Oh no, curls one in, and that goes a little bit too high for Nochang. Skinner able to win the throw in and a couple more substitutions for the Raptors. Entering the game for the Raptors, number 21, Lachlan Smith, and number 16, Prince Caden Wakas Talibi. Just over 5 minutes remaining as the Raptors try to get a couple of fresh legs in there for the final push of the first half. Referees will call for a Howard throw-in to the disagreement of the Raptors. Fuentes able to turn. Plays it long once again. And it's going to be Ian Eldemeyer, who just came into the game, running after it. Elong showing willingness to press up, but unfortunately gets called for the foul as he just caught the leg from behind. Ruiz, good high pressure. Elong still putting pressure on the goalkeeper. And now Howard with some really good ability to force Montgomery into not having the comfortable possession that they've had all game. Pushing forward and a good shield once again by Larios. Forcing the foul from Tafisi. Larios hits it long. Singh heads it straight up into the air. Simmons able to go up and get it. 6'4" Kyle Simmons certainly is the favorite to win that every time as Ribeiro comes in hard, and that will see yellow for Joe Ribeiro. Second yellow card into the books, one for each team. And it will be Henry Amankwa to take this from just over the midway line. Bouncing in front of Elong, but it's going to be No Chang who gets the ball, and it's going to be a foul against Elong. An illegal substitution there for Montgomery, but they didn't quite realize that it was a foul and can't sub on that. But it is allowed to continue nonetheless. Headed forward by Fuentes. Simmons. And it's going to be Ribeiro. Elong heads it forward. Elong going by himself. 1 versus 2, still going. And it is shielded away by No Chang, allowing his goalkeeper Morrow to get it. But what an effort by Blyden Elong. Nearly going through the entire Raptors defense to get an opportunity at goal. That will be deflected out for a Raptors throw-in with just under 2 minutes left in the first half. Singh through the middle, handled by Ono. A couple of Dragons collide into each other, but it's Ruiz. He will come down with it. Amankwa goes all the way back to his goalkeeper. Larios clears it off and deflected for a throw-in. That's going to be a foul against the Raptors as it was handled. And it's going to be under a minute. Long ball played forward, and Morrow will just fair catch that and catch it into his gut. Rolls it out quickly, and now it's going to be a fast break going the other way. Played into the corner. Perez hits it forward for Talibi. Into the box. And can't quite settle it down. Was Anania Ballet. 20 seconds left. One last push forward for the Raptors. Ono goes to Skinner, who's got some room. He's going to turn. Tries to cut it inside. Now he'll go for the shot. Blocked away by the Dragons, and a key interception it was. And the Raptors won't have enough time to hit the corner kick in, as that will be the end of the first half. But a couple of goals by Carl Romberg has the Montgomery Raptors ahead 2-0 as we take our halftime intermission. We'll be back after this break. Second half underway here in Columbia, Maryland. Teams have switched sides, so Dragons now going left to right on your screen. Montgomery in there all black, going from right to left in the second half as the Dragons try to dig their way out of a 2-0 hole that they've put themselves in after Carl Romberg got the first half brace, a penalty kick in the first 3 minutes, followed by one the old-fashioned way midway through the first half. Diallo able to get some pressure, gets his foot on this, trying to get into a shooting position. Now taken away by Norton. Norton plays it into Elung. Elung with the shot, and that one's going to go just wide. And the Dragons in the first minute of the second half showing a little bit more energy and passion than we saw in that first half, and just putting Montgomery on the back foot. Howard switching up the formation a little bit. It looks like they're going to a 4-1-3-2 with the two forwards trying to help out. As mentioned before, the one-man forward target man just wasn't really working out, and Coach Dragunov switching up his formation to try to match what the team needs. Given away here by Singh, but he gets it back. What a play there. A good recovery by Onabi. Flicked on. Howard with a shot, and that's going to go high of the net as it just couldn't quite sit up for him nicely. That was number 25, Mateo Moore, who hit that one well over the crossbar. But again, Howard with their two best chances of the game in the first 2 minutes of the second half. That is Sidney playing through the tackle. Gets it forward to Belay. Belay into the box. Tries to get around, and it's going to be taken away by Amankwai. Oh no. In the corner. And decides to just play it backwards to Smith. Switches the field. And Howard will just clear this one out, which will allow the Raptors to reset. Morrow. Oh no. Turns to look. He's got four runners to choose from. Picks one out. Played into the box, and a good job by Sanchez to come off his line and take it away before Belay could get it. Headed sideways by Singh. Diallo picks it up. Plays it into the corner for Moore. Tries to cross in, and it will hit off of the outside of the netting on the near side. Goal kick is hit forward. Belay. Taken away. Skinner plays it back. Now Montgomery on the front foot. Perez loses it at the last moment. And now Howard's going to try to counterattack out of it. Moore gets around his man, and it's going to be held back, and that is going to be a foul against the Raptors. I thought for a second I saw the referee reaching for his pocket, but no card will be produced. Amankwai. Take this just on the offensive side of midline. Looking for Elung. Chests it down, but a little bit heavy. Chipped into the box. Moore's there, headed on, and it's going to be saved by Morrow. What a ball in by Jefferson Estrada on the right back spot as he chipped it into a perfect spot, and Moore just headed it straight into the hands of the Raptors goalkeeper. as that's going to be certainly called a foul as the play was just slowed up enough by Onabayi. Played short by the Raptors. Ono looking for Skinner. Plays the backs for Ono. In the corner. Low cross in, cut out. It's going to be picked up at the top of the box, and that's going to be shot by Lackland Smith. Well high of the net, it will bounce to the back fencing. Amankwai. Flick on header by Diallo. Elung could be in here. Elung, shot, saved by Morrow. The rebound, Norton, that's going to be saved. The third shot is going to be saved. Oh my goodness, Thomas Morrow somehow standing on his head is able to keep the ball out of his net. Elung had a shot saved. And number 7, Truce Norton with back-to-back shots saved. Corner kick in. Headed away. Diallo flicks it forward to Simmons. And it's going to be out for a goal kick. Entering the game for the Raptors, number 24, Cesare Biashi. And for the Dragons, number 14, Romeo Medrano. Romeo Medrano re-enters for the Dragons, as does Cesare Biashi of the Raptors. Elung into the box. Ono turns and looks. Finds Belay. Belay gets around one tackle. Can't get around a second tackle as Herzog comes sliding forward. Ono slows it down. And they will play it all the way back. Sydney goes forward with it. Finds the run of Belay in through the middle. Belay is into the box. Shoves off one defender, plays it forward, and that pass is cut out by Sanchez before it could get to Skinner. And the Montgomery coach is asking, why is he going away from goal? He had a great angle to shoot. And from what we could see here, I have to agree with that assessment. Montgomery coach Pedro Braz certainly built a powerhouse at Montgomery College, as they have had sustained success in his time as the coach over the last few years. Oh no. Back to Sydney. Ribeiro, he'll try a long shot, and that will be good for 3 points in the NFL, but not good for anything here. Played forward. Monkwai clears it out, but once again, Sydney able to pick up the second ball. Tries to go to the corner. Good shield as a one-on-one battle going on. And it is won away by Estrada. Collision between 3 players. Elung using his size, able to keep the ball out. It will go out. Singh takes it away. Some confusion on the sideline about the call, but it is just going to be a throw in for Howard. Larios. Estrada plays it towards the middle. Madrano will take it back for Howard. Herzog. And played forward into the path of the Howard goalkeeper. Howard continuing to push more and more bodies forward. 4 men right on the Raptors' back line. Given away. Truce Norton, the goal is empty. Morrow now is able to get back into position as Howard was not able to get the shot off in time. Diallo. Good job shielding the ball off. Estrada in the corner. Larios. Back to Estrada. Plays it forward for Larios. A good ball there. He's got some room to turn and look towards the middle. And Singh with an important interception there for the Raptors. Howard could be caught out here. They pushed a lot of men forward. Amonkwai comes with a crunching tackle, gets the ball. Somehow Skinner is able to get it back for the Raptors. Notching to Cesare. Howard continuing to press up higher, trying to see if they can force a mistake out of the Raptors. Flicked on forward towards the path of Ono. Ono still going forward with it. Another big tackle by Larios, but he got the ball. Given right back. Belay, he'll try a long shot, and that will curl high of the net for a Howard goal kick. Played short. Long ball forward, and it's going to be cleared out by Morrow. As entering the game for the Dragons, number 9, Jason Fuentes. Fuentes will come back into the game as Jefferson Estrada will take to the bench, and that's a midfielder for defender substitution there, so you have to wonder if Howard is just continuing to see if they can throw bodies forward. A foul against the Raptors, and now Howard can certainly move forward. It's going to be Fuentes who just checked in to take this free kick. This isn't a good spot. He could either cross in or he could shoot from this spot. Fuentes lines it up. He will go for the cross in. Flicked on by Diallo. It's in! Howard Dragons get on the scoreboard, and they have halved the Raptors' lead. It is now 2-1. What a ball by Jason Fuentes. Perfectly weighted in there. And it was the head of number 2, Foseni Diallo, who was able to tap it into the net. Thomas Morrow had come out there to try to intercept it, couldn't get ahead of Diallo. And the goal for the Dragons will certainly give them new life. And it is certainly well-deserved, as they have been looking more and more dangerous in the last 15 minutes of this game, ever since that second half started. Have to say the Dragons have been clearly the better team after a first half where it has to be said that the Raptors were in control of most of it. Throw in for the Raptors. Played towards the middle. This is Smith. Tries to switch the field to Biashi, but he can't keep it in. And head coach Stefan Dragunov now feeling it, trying to encourage his team to keep pushing forward. Another throw in for the Dragons. Thrown in by Herzog. Played out, and again a throw in for the Dragons. Trying to slowly move it forward. Diallo tries to head it forward to look for Fuentes. Back to Diallo into Elong. And a good interception there made by Sydney. Otherwise, Elong might have had a chance to turn and shoot on that. Oh, a collision between two Dragons. What a play. The effort made by Kai Onabi to keep it in, but it is going to be Morrow is able to scoop it up. A hard tackle there, and that is certainly going to be a foul against Romeo Medrano. Restart quickly. Into the corner, taken away. Onabi has been really working his way into this game more and more. Diallo certainly called for the foul on that one. This will be Singh looking over the ball. Raptors pushing forward the bodies. Howard will put 11 men behind the ball. Singh. Taking his time here. Have to wonder if the referees are going to force him to kick the ball at some point, as he's just wasting a lot of time here. And finally kicks the ball. Played out of the box. A good header by Amankwai. And that will go off the Raptors for a Howard throw-in. .27 minutes left in this second half. Howard has found one, needing a second one. Skinner turns towards goal, looking for Ono. And it is going to be a handball foul called against the Dragons. Larios trying to argue that it hit his shoulder. And the referees have stopped the clock, and it looks like Coach Braz has perhaps argued a bit too much, or unless he's just going to get an explanation here, as he will have a sustained conversation. Referee giving Braz a lot of rope here as they continue to argue over the call. Braz continuing to go at it, still not feeling like he has been heard, despite getting all the time in the world to be given his argument. So we will finally get to play some soccer again after that interruption. It will be Ono to take the free kick. Played short, and that will be blocked away, and it will be a throw-in for the Raptors.
Hey, coach. Tell coach not to go beyond the bench. Get him back.
Headed out of the box. And played backwards. Can't quite connect. As Moore trying to chase it down, and Moore called for the foul. As the Raptors will play it short. Ribeiro. Got caught in the feet of Ono and cleared out. Diallo flicks it on. Moore able to get a touch on that. Now Fuentes will try to bomb it forward. And Moore and that's going to be called for a foul. And the clock has been stopped, and a yellow card will be given to Mateo Moore. And I'm not sure why. It looked like there's just two guys that collided. Ono with the long shot, blocked away by Howard. Pulled back, Sidney. He'll try to cross it in. Skinner is there. Knocked around the box a little bit. Sanchez spills that, and Sanchez finally able to scoop that up, but a dangerous play started by a nice cross by Jordan Sidney. Howard trying to counter, and that is going to be a foul against Diallo, and we're going to see another card here as Foseni Diallo hit out while on the ground, and we have some injured players on the ground. So a third yellow card against the Dragons. Now the Raptor players are in a disagreement with the referee about something, as the tension of the game starting to really build up on this field. Montgomery ready to do a hockey-style substitution as they're going to bring a whole line in. Play will finally be started up once again. Flick on header, and it was actually going to be headed away by the Dragons. As we will have 6 substitutions for the Raptors. Not even going to go through them as it just assume that if players coming on, it was probably for an entire team there. It's going to be number 12, Jason Guevara, to come in and take the corner kick from the near side. Looking like he's going to hit a left-footed outswinger. Guevara goes to the back post. Singh is there, but can't quite get his head on it. Now Singh will try to cross it in. Good ball. Sanchez punches it out, and Fuentes hits it away, but an offside is going to be called against the Raptors. And the clock is stopped once again. And this time it will be an official's timeout for a water break. We will take a break as well and be back for the end of this thrilling competition. And we are back into action here in Columbia, Maryland, as a 2-1 Montgomery Raptors lead is certainly looking to be in question as Howard continues to build into this second half. A water break probably have to be considered fortuitous for the Raptors to try to settle things down, as all of that control and composure that they showed in the first half has seemingly gone out the window and has been replaced with a little bit of angst in their play. Boomed forward, looking for the run, as Tafisi goes down way too easily. The referee not buying that one, and will be out for a Howard throw-in. Fuentes with a flick on header, but nobody there in a white shirt. Thrown in toward Sanchez. Played in, looking for Booth. Booth crosses it in. It's a race to it. Sanchez knocked over from behind. Sanchez trying to argue that it should have been a foul called against Tafisi, but the referee just says, you've got the ball, play on. Sanchez slices that punt. Norton unable to get his head on it as it's going to be hit away first time by Severini. Nuchang gets it forward to Booth. Booth plays it back. Oh no. Finds Ribeiro. Looking for the through ball to Tafisi, but not quite there. Good hustle by Morris. He's able to force the throw in for Howard. And substitution will be called. Entering the game for the Dragons, number 8, Boubacar Sissoko. Sissoko re-enters the game as the sophomore midfielder will settle into that holding midfield spot, playing in the 6th role. Played forward. Ono has plenty of time to turn and look. Gets it forward. Played into the box. Still going forward. Still going and chips the goalkeeper, and it's in. And a hat trick for Carl Romberg as he is able to just dance through the Dragons defense. Romberg, his 3rd goal of the game. And certainly has made it a mountain to climb for Howard. Just under 20 minutes to play, and Howard now behind 2 goals once again. Sissoko to Diallo. Finds Norton. Norton has some turn. Plays it back instead. Larios will hit a mortar shot up in the air, and an awkward play for Morrow as he had to catch that above his head right on the goal line, but in the end does make the save. Norton going forward, chips it in, looking for Elong, and a good play by Nocheng to hit that away. Morrow taking his time, able to roll it over to Nocheng. Severini. And it's going to be a push against Severini. Fuentes will take the free kick after the foul right ahead of the midline. Plays it forward. Nocheng heads it away. Moore picks it up, trying to cross it in. Ball was into the middle of the box, but Norton couldn't quite get to it in time. He will pick up the loose ball on the far side. Fuentes will now try to hit into the box, but unfortunately didn't really pick his head up, and there were no Dragons making that run in. Nocheng. And that will hit off Montgomery for a Howard throw-in. As the Dragons will make 3 substitutions. The trio substitutions for the Dragons are made, as we see a couple of first-timers in the game, including Aderahim Munaji, Samson Agunlie, and Tomas Lopez, all coming into the game for Howard. Singh plays it for Severini. Back to Singh. Good pressure put on by Agunlie, but able to recover and hit it off of a Dragon for a Montgomery throw-in. Sanchez will switch the field, trying to find some open space and keep possession for Montgomery. Ribeiro finds Guevara. Booth will chip into the box, and Sanchez will come out and snag that away out of the air. Booted forward as the sun has started to set here in Columbia. Oh no, able to turn and look again, but Romberg couldn't quite start his run at the proper timing. Munaji. And Guevara will play it back to Morrow. Oh no, trying to shield off Lopez. Ribeiro able to turn into space. Finds Booth, and he'll look upfield. Lots of green in front of him. Plays it wide to Guevara. A good slide tackle by Herzog, And a foul is called against the Raptors. Herzog able to win it away and pick up the foul. And that free kick will go out of bounds and not well struck for Howard. Fuentes still going forward. Fuentes. And that's going to be a corner kick. Corner kick for Howard. Fuentes into the box. And it's going to be headed straight up by Booth. Still in the trouble area. Morrow tries to punch it out. Still loose in there. Shot by Sissoko. It's in! Boubacar Sissoko puts it in the net. And once again, the Dragons are within striking distance. Down 3-2. Dragons goal scored by number 8, Boubacar Sissoko. 12 minutes left on the clock. Sissoko puts in the goal. His first of the season, and Howard now down 3-2. Fuentes plays it to Sissoko. Played forward. Howard looking forward once again. Eldemeyer going into the box. Pulls it to his left foot. Tries to play it back for Fuentes, and he's able to keep possession as he gets it to Ogunlie. As he'll chip into the box, and Morrow will just lay on the ball. And we'll see how much time he's able to kill off here. As he'll just roll it to Singh. Plays it forward. Headed on by Romberg. Herzog, bombing run forward. Tries to play it through Munaji and just mishits that one. Ona able to turn on it. Strong tackle by Christian Larios. Now he's going to make a run for it as he gets it to Ruiz. Ruiz looking for the through ball and just gets a little bit too much mustard on that one. Morrow again trying to squeeze out every last second he can. Rolls it forward. 1-2 ball. Romberg comes back for it. Plays it wide to Ono. Ono. And goes out. It's going to be a tough call for the referee, and it's going to be a Howard throw-in.
13. Who are you going in for? Thank you.
Fuentes, and a call is given against Fuentes, even though he's got the ball on his foot. Apparently being called for the hand that he was using to try to shield the ball away. And Romberg really sold that one, and now the Raptors will get a glorious free kick opportunity from a great spot.
13. What number did you say again? 13. 13. What number did you say again? 26. Okay.
It will be Romberg who's going to take this. He's already got 3 goals to his name. Trying to make it 4. From this angle, I'd imagine shooting it is certainly a possibility. But again, like we saw from Fuentes earlier, This could also just be a chip into the box. He does play it towards goal, saved by Sanchez. Sanchez will go quickly, trying to play it up. And a push is called against Singh. Ruiz will do a quick restart. Howard could have a chance here. Played forward, into the box, and the offside flag is up. The Dragons couldn't quite get the timing right. Trying to catch the Raptors off guard there. Mora will put the ball down after the offsides call. No Ching. Singh plays it long. Tafisi, a willing runner and taken down by Larios. And once again, the referee is going to be put into a situation. He's got to make a tough call, but just calls the common foul against Howard. Ball was going away from goal, so that likely saved Larios from being in the book himself. Two men behind the ball, Ono and Guevara for the Raptors. Ono the right footer, Guevara the left footer. Referee will stop the clock and likely will have a conversation once again with the players in the box. He's been trying to give them warnings on this all day long, and you can see he is trying to get his point across. No more. Played into the box. Amankawai taken out on the play, and Nocheng called for the foul. Howard plays it quick. Good play by Lopez, gets around his man. Sissoko hits the ball towards our way, and it will be a Raptors throw-in. Entering the game for the Raptors, number 13, Paulo Perez. Guevara down the sideline, still in possession. Still able to keep it. Now goes down, and it's just going to be a Howard throw-in. Played quickly towards Munaji. Munaji taking down the play, and it's going to be a foul. Howard trying to move up quickly. 6 minutes left on the clock. Fuentes plays it toward the far corner. Looking for Ruiz, who will head it on. Sissoko has time to turn and look. Taken out from behind by Booth, and it's going to be a foul against the Raptors. But once again, this is almost the exact same spot where Fuentes was able to chip it in before the goal by Diallo. Will they try to go for the same exact play here with just 5 minutes left and needing a goal to tie it up? Fuentes. He does go for the same spot. Headed on. It's spilled in. Oh, it's cleared off the line by Guevara. The ball was rolling towards goal. Now it's going to be a shot in by Fuentes, and that will go high. How did that ball stay out? It looked for sure like the ball was going to go in, and somehow the Dragons were unable to punch it through as I believe it was Jason Guevara who was able to clear it off the line, as Morrow was well in front of the play and was in no position to stop it. No Chang. Oh no. Plays it for the far side. Booth has time to look. Takes on a Monkwai. Gets around him. Gets taken down. Referee says no call. And it's going to be a corner kick for the Raptors. It will be Guevara who will take this with 3.5 minutes left. Howard has to find a way to defend this and get the ball across the field. Get one last chance to tie this game up. Guevara, high swooping corner into the box. That's going to be headed away by Howard, and it will be out for a Montgomery throw-in. And the clock will stop for the Raptors throw-in, or excuse me, for the Raptors substitution rather. Ball is now finally put into play. Booth will flick on header. It's going to be hit into the box. Shot and goal. And just like that, the Raptors have likely put the game away. It is number 22, Addis Defisi, who will put it in, give the assist to number 2, Nathan Boone, for the flick on header. And the Dragons' chances of trying to come back have certainly taken a major hit. So 3:06 left. Howard plays it long. First play, as Ruiz will only find the hands of Thomas Morrow. Punted forward to Fisi. Scorer of the insurance goal. Taken down hard by Ruiz. Another foul against the Dragons. And with the 2-goal lead now, the tension has been taken out of the game a little bit here, as nobody in a Howard jersey really yelling at the referees to force Montgomery to play this quicker. Guevara takes his left foot, hits into the box. Booth will flick on header once again. Sanchez able to make the save. He'll boot it forward, looking for Diallo. And that will go off of Montgomery and out for a Howard throw-in. Cross into the box, and it's going to be Morrow who comes up with it. Able to cut out that danger before Howard even had a chance to attack it. Low kick by Morrow. Larios able to take the ball away. Fuentes. And at this point, Montgomery content to just boot the ball up the field and keep it out of their own half. Oudemeyer gives it away. Romberg Goes forward with it. Still Romberg. Plays it wide for Booth. Plays it back into Romberg. In the box. His shot. It's in. Goal number 4 for Carl Romberg. Give the assist to number 2, Nathan Booth, his second assist in as many goals. And it is now a 5-2 Montgomery advantage. So 46 seconds left. And for the Dragons, unfortunately, it will just be 46 seconds to reflect on the fact that they had their chances in this game. But Montgomery came back strong, and 2 late goals have certainly put this game away, despite a much better second half for the Dragons, in which they certainly looked the more dangerous side for the majority of it. Played wide to Romberg. Already got 4 goals, looking to try to make it 5. Romberg will go down on that one, and that will do it for us. Good effort from both sides. Some tight competition, but in the end, Montgomery able to pull away. They will improve their record to 5-1-1 on the season, as they will look to go to top-ranked CCBC Essex on September 14th in their next contest. For the Dragons, they will head to Prince George's on Tuesday, September 12th, as they will look to get back into the win column. On behalf of everybody here in the Howard Community College Athletics Department, thank you to the crew. Thank you to our entire game staff operations. And thank you to you all for paying attention and watching this game. Appreciate your support all year long, and we look forward to our next broadcast here. Final score here in Columbia, Maryland. Montgomery 5, Howard 2.